What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Travis. This is TW Motorsports, and today, yes, we are working on the Tahoe yet again. And I'm sorry, guys. You may be getting tired of the Tahoe. If you are, I'm sorry. We will have some other content next week. I don't know if you guys caught my last video, but I haven't been feeling well, and so this is what I've had time to do. And yes, I did sell a car, and we will be getting to that here shortly. But before I do all that, or talk about the car that I got rid of, let's talk about the things we're going to be working on the Tahoe today. So the very first thing is the gas cap. This is the most annoying thing ever. Who steals gas anymore? I don't even know. Is that a thing that people like steal gas? I don't know, but not around here. So that is the most annoying thing ever, because I have to put my key in there and turn it while I'm turning that. And I picked one up at the salvage yard. Now, unfortunately, the tether is broke on the one I picked up. Kind of hard to find one. I know I could order a new one. Chances are I probably will. But if you guys have ever been to a salvage yard, a lot of times the more stuff you buy, the better the deal gets. So they basically, well, they actually did. They just threw that in. They didn't charge me for it. But the other two things that I want to address that have been driving me crazy are the compass in the mirror. If you guys didn't know or didn't watch the last video, the compass is not working. Now, it is actually a connection in the mirror itself. I could take this off and fix it, but while I was at the salvage yard just looking around, I found one, and we're gonna test it and see if it works. Hopefully it does. If not, then we may end up pulling this one apart, and I may end up doing that later anyway, because, well, we'll just see. If that one works, I might not. But the last thing is on the air, and it's gonna make a liar to me right now because I just tested it, but a lot of times when I turn this down, it goes up, or the other way around. Now, it's working perfectly fine now, but a lot of times it doesn't. So we are going to address that as well. Originally, I was just gonna replace this whole panel, but got to doing some research, and that is not necessary. So I will show you here in a second what we are going to need to fix it, and then we will get the mirror on, the gas cap, and then we will talk about what car I got rid of and kind of what my plans are in the future. But the very first thing we need to do is pull this off. And I may have to put the camera down and use two hands, but this pulls straight out just like that. I'm going to turn the car off, and you can see right here in my cup holder I have some electronic cleaner. So that is what we are going to use. I'm going to spray some in this input here, and we're going to work it back and forth. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now, the other side I really didn't have an issue with, but I'm going to clean them both while I'm in here. So I'm going to set you guys, actually, I might be able to do this with one hand. Maybe not. Getting the straw off the side may be the hardest part. You want to make sure that you have some towels to catch any extra. Like, I don't want it just running on the plastic of the car. So you got that plugged in. And yeah, I think I'm going to set you guys down, and we will, I'll film while I'm doing it. So hopefully you guys can see that. We are going to spray, I'm going to put a towel underneath it, and we're just going to spray into that, cleaning out. This stuff's pretty quick drying, so then we're going to turn it back and forth. We might do this a couple times, and like I said, I'm trying not to get on the plastic, just because a lot of times it really dries stuff out. That should be good on that side. Let's take this other side off and do the same thing on it. Like I said, I wasn't really having any issue with it, but as long as we're in here, might as well do it, right? The other day I got so mad at my wife because it took me forever to get it to the temperature I wanted, and then she got in and immediately changed the temperature. I was so freaking mad. Now, she can attest to that. She's like, I'm just not going to touch anything. So, don't get mad at your wife for messing with stuff. That should be all we need. Now we can put these back on, and they are keyed a certain way, so make sure you don't just go jamming them on. Try to make sure they fit on the correct way. And then we will turn it on and test it. But no need to replace this if that will fix it. And it seems to, in the past, have fixed that. In some research that I've done, so let's turn it on and try. Very nice. So it's working. As you guys can see, when I'm turning it down, it's going down. When I'm turning it up, it's going up. Let's try the other one. Same thing there. Perfect. So one thing down, Now I'm going to move on to the mirror. Now the mirror is not that hard. There is a plastic panel here on the outside that snaps off. I'm gonna have to go grab a screwdriver. We'll snap this out of the way, and then it is just a Torx bit to get the old mirror off. And then obviously you do have a plug here that you need to unplug that will plug into the new mirror. So I've just got a flat blade screwdriver. I'm gonna pop this plastic off the outside. See if you need to be careful because there is a circuit board in there. Really hard to do with one hand, guys. There we go. There we go, off there. So once we get that off, like I said, that'll give us access to the torque bit that's right here on the bottom. Hopefully you guys can see that right in the middle. And what size is it? It is a T20. So we're gonna loosen it up. And it was already loose. I noticed my mirror was bouncing around, so sometimes these things get kind of loose just driving them around. And we'll address that here in a minute. But let's slide the new one on. Actually, you guys, I'm gonna go clean this one up a little bit. It is kind of gross looking. And then we'll slide it back into place and tighten it up. So now that we have it cleaned up somewhat, that's gonna fall off, of course. We can go ahead and tighten this up, and then we'll try to put all our pieces of plastic back on. I may not show you guys that because I don't think I'm going to be able to hold the camera and do that with one hand. Now you don't have to go crazy tightening this up, but you do want it snug. You don't want to bust your glass. Be careful doing that. There, that should be good. Now all we have to do is just plug this stuff back in. I'm going to put my little trim piece back up above here. And we should be finished with this, and we'll turn it on and test it. I'm hoping, guys, that I didn't get another broken one. So we have it installed, and seems to be just as sturdy as the other one. It's got some movement back and forth. I might be able to adjust that a little bit, but let's test it. We'll see if it works. Probably won't. I'm not lucky. Oh, it's lighting up at least. Oh, perfect. That is awesome, guys. I know that's like a little thing, but to me that drives me crazy to look up there. And like I said, I generally use this for temperature. I mean, I can look at my phone, don't get me wrong, but way better working. It's probably flashing. It is flashing on the camera, but it is working. It is solid. So that's just kind of the trickery of the camera. So now let's clean up this new to me gas cap and get that thing on. And then we will talk about what I sold out of all the vehicles that I have. What did I sell, and what my plans are. So the last thing we need to do is obviously get this old cap out of the way, and I wish that the tether would fit the other. I'm sure if you pried enough, you might, I think it would break, but got the tether loose. Now this stupid key, you guys can see what a pain this is every time I want to put gas in this. And after looking at it, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to, yeah, what a pain. I mean, it turns back once you get it loose, but it's still a pain. I don't like it. And chances are, like I said, I'll probably end up buying a different one, but oh man, it doesn't fit. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to keep what I've got for now. This actually came off the exact same year. Oh well. Well, we're just gonna keep this one for now until I order another one. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you've had this before. If you've ever had one of these stupid locking gas caps, but I guess I gotta keep it for at least another couple days until I order a new one. What a pain. That's really irritating. How can a gas cap off the same year not fit? It's not like it's E85. I don't know, maybe it is E85. Well, it's in there for now. All right, guys, here in just 1 second, now that we're finished with that, we'll go around the car. I know it's really dirty. I know it's really, really dirty, but I'm gonna pick all this stuff up, and then we will talk about, like I said, what I got rid of and kind of my reasoning behind it, and then what my future plans are as far as vehicle goes. In the comments, before I do that though, let me know what you think I sold. Now, I'm not going to show you guys in the garage, and you might have been able to see, but look out here. I will tell you that my wife has gone in the Buick, and the Tahoe's here. So what is missing from outside that was here before? Go down in the comments and let me know what you think, and then here in just a second we will talk about what I got rid of. I will show you what is in the garage currently, and well, hopefully you guys guessed the right thing. So hopefully that's giving you guys enough time to go down there and pick what car you think I got rid of. And I didn't tell you guys, but CRC electric cleaner is what I used on the air conditioner controls. Like I said, instead of replacing, to me that seems like a better option. And but we got 2 of the 3 things that I wanted to get accomplished. I wish that I had a new gas cap, but not a big deal. The other thing is I do have an appointment scheduled to get this fixed, so I'll just show you guys that. I'm not going to be replacing the whole panel. He's just going to fix these 2 panels and this one as well. Just, it's easier for him to do all this. I don't have a ton of time to do stuff like that anyway, and you guys have probably seen this done before. So, what did we get rid of, guys? I've given you plenty of time to figure it out, or guess anyway, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys have guessed the flatbed truck, because it's not up here. Well, it is still in the back, and actually I have not gotten rid of it yet. The guy backed out that was going to buy it, and well, that's just how it goes with Facebook Marketplace. When you list stuff for sale, nobody ends up showing up. But the SS is not out here, so if any of you guys guess the SS, you would be completely wrong, because look where it's at. Now obviously if the SS is here, and what's missing? Well, it's the Corvette. And yes, I did sell the Corvette, the one that I thought I would have the longest or have the biggest trouble selling. Now, I did take a bath on it. I've had that car for 5 months maybe, but I just didn't love that car. And I talked about this many times in many videos, but it's just not my favorite car. I really missed my ZR1, and this is the first time that I haven't already been looking. I knew this guy was coming to buy it, and I haven't been looking for anything else. Now, if something falls in my lap, I'm not going to say I'm not going to buy it, but as of right now, I have no plans to buy anything else at this time. So for sure, the rest of the year, I'm not going to buy anything. Now, in Missouri, where I live, there is a tax credit, a sales tax credit. So you get a sales tax credit towards the next thing that you buy. Well, obviously, the Z06 was a pretty expensive car, and so I have a pretty good credit, and it only is good for 6 months. So chances are I probably will be buying something in 6 months, but as of right now, I've got too much other stuff going on, guys. I want to get to more truck stuff. I want to get more Trans Am stuff. I want to get this thing taken apart and back to stock, and then obviously we've added this to the mix. And then the truck, which or my old truck, which is the whole reason I bought the flatbed, took the motor and trans out. If you guys didn't see that video, I did get the motor and transmission out of it, and so we are ready to start pulling the motor and trans out of the 52. And those projects I really want to get done before I add something else. Now, does that mean, like I said, that I'm not going to buy anything else? No, it does absolutely not mean that. If I find something that I think is a good deal or something that I've been wanting, yeah, I'm probably going to buy it. And but I'm trying to stay away from that, because if I did buy another ZR1 right now, I would just want to modify it, and then that would push everything else back, and I don't want to do that to you guys. I keep adding stuff anyway, like the Tahoe. It seems like you guys are pretty interested in it. So yes, we are going to be doing some stuff to the Tahoe, but next week I have some surprises for the Tahoe and the truck. So hopefully you guys tune in next week. Monday, I think I will have a video on the green truck here. I promise you I will not show you another video on the Tahoe next. So guys, if you're liking this stuff, if you like this project, we did get a few things done today. Like I said, 2 out of 3 is not bad. And I'm gonna order a gas cap, so I probably won't show you guys that, but that is, and it's so annoying, but so was the air conditioning, or the HVAC controls, and the compass in the mirror. I know, or not really the compass, but the temperature. I like having that. So guys, if you do like this video, please, like always, smash that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, you got to go down and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell icon, that way you're down while you're down there. Can't even talk, sorry. And well, stay tuned to see what we work on and not buy, but work on next.